This is the Generic Live Show, the Ask Me Anything edition, for Sunday, the 6th of May, 2018. And it starts right now.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
Finally found the most generic live show. This is the Generic Live Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Generic Live Show. Hi, that's a weird intro. Hello everyone and welcome to the Generic Live Show, a very special episode of the Generic Live Show for the beginning of May. Yeah, doing more of these, it seems. Huh. Yeah. Go figure. It is the 6th of May, by the time you're hearing this. For those tuning in live, you're getting a hot exclusive. So there you go, people. Getting a hot exclusive, feeling all coked up. Man, the pre-show rooms are just amazing. Not giving any credence to us not having a champagne room. So enjoy that for what it's worth. Hello everyone, welcome to the Generic Live Show, a very special episode of the Generic Live Show today. I put the casting call out for people in the ether. Techie Gamer in the chat says, you know it's Tuesday, Dale. I know it's Sunday, the 6th of May 2018. I know it is. What are you talking about? No, yeah, but... Just putting down the facade for a second, we are recording this Tuesday, the 1st of May 2018, twitch.tv/geekio show. You can join in the fun there. Otherwise, you're the sucker who has to wait until Sunday to get this. No, I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be in Melbourne. So excited to be down there again. I was there 2016, I want to say. And I gotta go back again. I go to a friend's wedding, and I'm gonna pick around again, and it's gonna be a blast. And then, so this episode that you're hearing now is taking place for the 6th, and then next Sunday, that would be the 13th, 12th. The 14th. What's the day next Sunday? The 13th. Take two. So the 13th. So this is from the 6th. The 13th. CJ Boat from Geek.io will be taking over the show, and he'll be doing a whole bunch of fun stuff with you guys. I'll be also traveling then. 13th says Cross and Runner. Awesome. The 13th, and we'll be doing some awesome stuff, so please do come the 13th in a normal time slot and help CJ out. It's gonna be a bunch of fun. It's the first ever host takeover, and I hope I'll be allowed back. I don't know. It's gonna be weird coming back, and then I'm back on the 20th. It's gonna be so weird not doing the show for that long. But we have stuff going on, so it's not like you're going to miss out at all here on the Generic Live Show. So let's get started. We are going to start the Generic Live Show Ask Me Anything. Because I told you guys to to submit your questions at bit.ly/askdale. And you guys have been more than kind to, submit your questions there. We do appreciate it, and I'll be taking any live questions that I see throughout the show. Like K323 Kerry says, but when you get back, will it be the same as you remember? No, it'll be the same as it ever was. Pew pew! It will be the same as it ever was when I get back. I hope it's the same. So no, it'll be with your new host, Smale Smamble. No, it'll be called Dale! Exclamation point. It's a strange reference. No, actually, that was on the show. You can use my real name. It's okay. Oh, there you go. Sometimes I don't know that with people in chat. I can use Carrie's name. Speaking of Carrie, she was the first one to submit the question. She asks, what are some of your guilty pleasures you'd feel comfortable sharing? Music, movies, food, whatever. Daily is my new hit show. That's right, I forgot last week. So some of my guilty pleasures. And I put on the form as well, anything you would like to promote. Daily. Anything you would like to promote as well. Kerry promotes the Mana Pool Wednesdays on Geek.io. So there you go, the live play role-playing podcast. Check it out if you're interested. I'm on that show. So there you go. I play Professor Hughes. And she works at the academy and also waits tables at the Coliseum wearing a bunny outfit. So there you go. Some of our guilty pleasures. Man, starting the game off strong. Well, music for sure. This is the thing though. I don't feel bad for liking top 40 pop music, because that's the go-to answer for anyone who is a guilty pleasure, and I don't really mind that. I don't feel guilty about it, but I kind of ask myself why I enjoy I ask myself why I enjoy 80s heavy rock music. That's kind of the really bizarre thing that I enjoy, is 80s heavy rock music. Because it's not me at all. Like, it's quite the opposite of me. I'm wearing, for those audio listeners who have never seen me visually, I wear bright pink headphones. I'm wearing a very fashionable bright pink v-neck with black pants. So heavy 80s music isn't really something that isn't, isn't kind of that thing. But many people, that's my thing, is mid to late 80s heavy music, and some rap in that era is very good too. Kerry says, to be fair, I like this thing and I'm not ashamed of it, is a damn solid answer too. I have a lot of those in my category. Top 40 pop music is my thing on that one. Is that everyone else seems to put it as a guilty pleasure, but I actually enjoy it and don't feel guilty of it. I feel like that answer was a bit of a cop-out, but if people are happy with that answer. Me too, says Coruscant to Rhino. There you go. And it's not like me at all. Like, 2 minutes to midnight is probably... It fluctuates up and down my top 10 favorite songs of all time. Like, and that song is just a journey, and I don't understand why I like it, and I shouldn't like it. It goes against everything that's me, but it most years ends up in not getting pushed down in my top 10 favorite songs of all time. Like, that is just... It's just such a comfort to go to. 80s music is so upbeat, even heavy rock. God, yeah. Even rap songs where they're like, I'm in the street, and I'm doing the blow. I got ditched on the street, and I have no job. Like, it's so upbeat. Tax time. That's gonna be me at tax time. 80s synths are the best. Oh, 80s new wave for sure is my favorite. Is such a solid straight behind 80s rock is definitely my second favorite 80s. No one clip at me rapping. No. Eating all the deconstructed foods in a dumpster, it's stale! Don't clip it out, but I'm going to continue doing this. I don't know I don't know what's wrong with me. Clap your hands! Let's go! Alright. It's the generic rap for everyone. Put your hands in the air for Techie Game. Maybe that's the new thing. When everyone else like subs and stuff, maybe I should start rapping. Maybe that's my thing. Maybe I just, whenever I see a subscription or bits, I just do a mini rap on this show. Just this show. Mad Libs with the whitest guy you'll ever meet. But they eating all the in the dumpster. It's Dale. In terms of like food, I have a food wise. Oh, food wise, I thoroughly enjoy eating an entire tub of Bailey's flavored ice cream, and it is delicious. It's so good, and the one thing about the Bailey's ice cream, it's a small container. I'll have my co-host now do the conversion for me. What is? Oh, hey, play. No, don't do that. No, no, stop! What are you?
To unlock your iPhone first.
It's a catchy song. You'll need to unlock your iPhone to make this rap go. These bank episodes go on like all sorts of different directions. Everyone's gone quiet because now they've got their clipping fingers out for all these raps because they don't know when it's coming. What is 550 grams in pounds?
The answer is 1.21 pounds.
So it's not that much of a serving. 1.21 pounds. Here's what it is. Now, a song. Okay. You probably didn't hear that because I put it way back where it lives in its cradle. But 1.21 pounds of Bailey's ice cream in one sitting. I enjoy it so much, but I get a massive stomach ache afterwards. It's the entire pound ice cream song. Dunna 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 dunna. It's a whole pound. Stomach ache. Is that a pint? I don't know if that's a pint. I don't know if that's a pint. What's a pint?
I found a few hotels matching the point a short distance from you.
What? Alright, that's enough from you, co-host. You can go back in your cradle permanently. I don't know what. I say, what's a pint? And you suggest hotels near the point. Near me. Some nice hotels, though. There you go. I hope that answers your movies. Movies. I don't want. You know what? I always come back. Movies I don't have this same problem with. But you know, I have my bank of movies that are just rewatchable over and over and over again. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? You know what movie has come around for me on that one? It's the I can't remember the name of it. I'm just blanking right now. The Village People one. Is it The Sound of Music? The Sound of Music. No. Village. This is not gonna. This is not gonna be it. It has Milkshake. It has that Milkshake song in it. No, that's not. What's that Village People movie that I like so much that I can't think of the name of? It's from 1975. Can't Stop the Music. Haha, beat you, chat room. Can't Stop the Music. I love that movie, and it's bad, but I just find solace in it. Oh god, we've got the Dale rap. Oh no. Oh. We got the Dale rap. What? I want and load, and it's not loading. Even rap songs where they're like, I'm in the street, and I'm doing the blow. I got ditched on the street, and I have no job. Like, it's so upbeat. Oh my god, that's so bad, but I love it. It's so good. Why isn't... Something's not working on the chat. Anyway, that is so good. And so there you go. Can't Stop the Music. The Sound of Music. Yeah, guilty pleasure, that Sound of Music. Shouldn't be something I like. I feel bad on liking. Oh, well. You know what? Apparently... we had some issues. Alright, well, while I'm working on those, that's the best. Thank you, Ralph, for that. The Dale rap. I'm on the street and I'm doing blow. There's plenty. Anyway, I had this thing where I was like, oh, I say a lot of stupid stuff. I should probably not do that. And then it was just like, nah, that just means you're more very personable. I'm like, okay, well, that's a thing. The 90s Street Fighter, says Techie Gamer. That's the movie or the game? So there you go. We got another question here from someone called Pain in My @ $$. I don't know what he's part of the movie. Okay, there you go. I don't think I've seen the 90s Street Fighter movie. But the pain in my $$$ is asking a question. Finally, the pain in my butt is asking me a question. Asking me, why do I exist? And why haven't you not gone to a doctor about it yet? So, you know, that's also fun. Apart from screaming out for help, the pain in my butt asks, the generic live ask show would like to answer my questions. Yes, but I do want to answer your questions. Your questions are mine to be had. It gains sentience. Yeah, the pain. The chorus runner says it gains sentience. Yeah, my butt pain is apparently it's become a sentient being. It's gonna crawl out of there and what does the pain in my at sign dollar sign look like? It's a sentient being. It looks like one of those like oh god, what were they? They were the big like a Furby. Like it looks like a Furby. It's not Furby sized, of course, but it looks like a Furby. And I'm doing this, constantly doing this up to the camera. But that was like, this thing. That doesn't look good. But the pain in my butt has gained sentience. So look out. It's appearing on the show. It's better than last week's character, TSA guy. Have we come up with a vote on TSA guy? Whether TSA guy should make a debut back on the Generic Live show yet? Or is it too soon to tell? I thought it was a funny bit. I'm concerned for my safety and well-being, and the well-being of others. We'll wheel him out at the greatest hits. The garbage man is here, so apologies if you hear a whole bunch of crackling bottles and garbage. But there you go. There's that. But yeah, the sentient being in my butt sounds like a porn book. Alright. Next up, Quarrelsome Rhino, our very own Quarrelsome Rhino, aka Monica, asks, What's something you really resent paying actual money for? And the thing that Quarrelsome Rhino wants to promote is Skein of Thought, my blog about my ridiculous life and some knitting. The latest post is a story I recorded about a bike and a window. You can get it at skeinofthought.com. SKEINOFTHOGHT.com. There you go. Oh, that's right. I do remember. That was in the Discord, actually, though. Not to make that joke again, but in the Discord there was late night chats with Quarrelsome Rhino about a bike and a window. To the wall. To the window. To the wall. Bike to the window. To the wall. No, we're not doing this rap thing again. Yes, there you go. Kerry's put a link in the Twitch chat for me. Alright, what do I resent spending money on? I know it became a low-key one first. Oh, Low Heart's back at, yeah, there you go. Oh, and, by the way, you can, I know this wasn't in the, actually, Quarrelsome Rhino has two things in here. We'll get to that in a sec. What do I resent spending money on it? I know it became a bit of a joke, but I bought some... And this is partially my fault, but I bought some pants off an online shopping app, and I was like, okay, I'll pick my normal size, not looking at the measuring chart that was clearly included in the thing, because I'm a dumbass and don't like doing research. Kerry's already ruined the punchline. But not ruined it, enhanced the punchline. Yes, it's the mystical magical Dale Pants. It's the crazy adventure of the Dale Pants. Turns out the other two that I bought as well also have their own stories. By the way, I bought 3 of these, so I bought 3 of the same pants. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna buy 1 for testing. I'm like, I need 3 pairs of pants. I'm going to buy them 3 at a time without knowing anything about these things. And I just, again, I don't know why I didn't buy 1 of them. I don't know why I didn't look at the sizing chart and go, alright, here we go. And by the way, these are the pants that I'm wearing today, are the replacement ones. Sexy leg there on Twitch. Hang on, no, I go. Setting up. Oh. Good night, everyone. There you go. Mystical, magical, rip front pant. The Brotherhood of the Front Ripping Pants. Nice. That's a good show title. We don't do show titles for this show. That's a very good book title. Should be a book. I would write that book if I could write. So where was I in this story? So yeah, I bought 3 of these. I bought 2 black ones, and I bought a coffee colored pair. I thought to myself, I thought I had said coffee flavored. That would have been awkward. Coffee. Did it again. My brain thought flavored. My mouth was like, that's not right. Coffee colored pants. And I was like, okay, they should be fine. I'm just going to go with a medium. They arrived. I washed them. I tried to put one on. And I tried to put a black pair on. Tried to put them on. Went to do the buckle up. And I'm like, huh. I swear I haven't put on that much weight in the last 3 weeks they took to get here. Huh. I swear. So I went and I stood on the scales. I don't know what the conversion works out to be, but I lost 400 grams in 3 weeks. I know. I'm not trying here. Massive diet plans. But, you know, I lost weight is the moral of that story. And I'm like, what is that? What is going on here? Then, so the button ripped. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put these aside. We can repair the button on them later. Faulty pair. Then I decide to wear these pants despite the fact I've already ripped the button off one of them, to then wear them along with a nice V-neck like this to a client's office to help out. I do some contracting marketing work. Your girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. You know, yeah, a girl's got to do, and it's a family-run business, so I just hop in and out casually when they need me, and it's fine. It's a whole deal. And I just had to wear them in a V-neck shirt, which is fine for them because they work from their house, and where I was sitting, I couldn't be, like, most clients that would come into the office would see my back, except unless I turned around, which most of the time I do. That works out to be a pound for us Americans. 400 grams equals 0.88 pounds. Yeah, I know, massive weight loss, right? So anyway, I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll whatever. Put them on. Button does up fine. The second pair do up fine. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening today. Self-conscious me has ripped buttons off pants apparently. So, you know, that whole deal happens. So I get to the office. I'm setting up at my desk. I'm doing relief work. I'm answering phones. I'm flying around trying to get things done for them. And I am walking between. They have a garden shed where they have tools and stuff in there, and I walk back and forward, and they're a home maintenance business. So I walk to the garden shed and I walk back, and I'm carrying a clipboard and a pen. I dropped the pen while doing something. I don't quite remember how it happened. I dropped the pen, and I think I was tossing it up and down or doing something dumb. I drop the pen. I go to pick the pen up, and I bend forward like a normal human being would. I'm not going to demonstrate it live on camera. I was reeling back to prepare for it. I'm like, how about I don't do that? But then I go to pick up the pen, and it was like a normal pen, like I'm holding up now. Drop it. Go to pick it up, and I hear this massive rip. And I'm like, oh, I go to do the embarrassing hide the hole with my hands thing that everyone does. Realized there's no rip. Where's the rip? Hashtag where's the rip? And I look down because I don't want to put my hands. I'm fine with putting my hands around my bottom region in public, but I don't have quite the gravitas to put my hand in that area in public. And I look down, and there's this massive rip that is about how big was it? I think I threw them out the same day, but I swear they were about. I swear the rip was about, about an inch to an inch and a half. Like that, it was a solid rip up the whole. Yeah, about an inch. It worked out to be about an inch of a rip in the front of these pants. So they were a whole deal, and I got in contact with this shopping app. And the third pair, by the way, was one of the pockets got a hole in it. Oh no, about a foot is the bit. No, I referenced failed. No. Alright, good night, everyone. Good night. Bye. No, it was about a foot. No. I referenced failed. I feel bad. I could have said it was about a foot, and you guys would be like, "Oh, what?" I'd then get it, but I'm not good at comedy, so why would I bother? So the third thing is the third pair had a hole in the pocket. So I feel like between a button popping off and about a foot rip in a client's office and a hole in the pocket, the premise for compensation. Corson Ryder says, Dale, this is what you get for shopping on a mobile app. No, this is what I get for buying the. Oh God, what was the title on these pants that I'm wearing currently? What I can't remember what it was. I'm pulling it up right now. New 2018. Oh God, can this app load any more slower? New 2018. Show me the. Can you show me the product? How do I? Here we go. Live for great radio, ladies and gentlemen. I'm currently wedding. I'm currently wedding. Guys, I'm currently wedding. Hope you don't mind. Thanks for watching. I'm currently wearing new 2017 Summer Sport Quick Dry Elastic Fabric Men's Surfboard Shorts Beach Homie Bermuda Short Pants Silver Board Shorts. Drink. Yes, I'm wearing the Homie Bermuda. They just got some nada. My name's Dale. These pants have some drama. They make you rip in the front. They'll show off your homies to noise. Oh, noise. Yes, Bermuda. Barmuda. GLS spelling bee. Yes. I don't know what that is. What's a homie Bermuda? Sounds like a delicious pasta dish. Me and my homies, my generic life homies in the chat. I'm not doing that ever again. So I know that was a very long story about how I embarrassed myself in public. But apart from that, there are a few little things like there. I'm sure over the years there's some games and stuff that I haven't quite liked. Technically, I didn't spend money on Majora's Mask. I played that in 6th grade with a communal Nintendo 64. I don't think I've told that story on this show before, actually. So, in 6th grade, we had a communal PlayStation, no, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 64, a Nintendo 64, drink. Hang on, I'm doing that this time. And we had Donkey Kong Country 64, Mario Kart, and Majora's Mask. And I played Majora's Mask, and I hated that game. Loved Ocarina of Time to death. Again, one of my favorite games of all time. Hated Majora's Mask. Hated it. I don't hate anything, but I hated Majora's Mask. At least 6th grade me hated Majora's Mask, but to be fair, I hated 6th grade me in 6th grade, so... Bermuda is a place, a style of shorts that are named after a place. Is that actually a thing? But also, I love that these are actually not board shorts. Josh told me to tell you you're wrong about Majora's Mask. You know what? I'm happy. I don't know where I was taking that sentence. No, I'm happy to play it again. Like, I know I'm wrong. Like, I'm not disputing that fact. Yeah, if people think that Majora's Mask is a good game, I just don't think it's a good game at all. I think the game mechanics fundamentally are flawed. At least that's what I'm taking away from it all these years later from 6th grade. In time, we're moving further and further away from 6th grade, so and my tastes have changed, and I've become a lot more me since 6th grade, so I've become a lot more me. I was an awkward teenager. Let's move on. Alright. Next question here, also from Coruscant Rhino, is, what's the opposite of a koala? What's the opposite of a cute, cuddly, chlamydia-carrying koala? That's a tongue twister. They should teach that at radio school. Say the phrase, cute, cuddly koala... Cute, cuddly, chlamydia-carrying koala. It's hard because not all the words are C. So, you know, that's awkward, you know. It's just an awkward thing. Pretty sure we're all awkward teenagers, says Corson Rhino. I'm positive. Josh says it's just a shaved bear. I would argue that the opposite of a koala is... Would the opposite of a koala be a dingo? Would the opposite of a koala be a dingo? Because dingoes aren't cute. They're not a bear. What did I say? Cute. Nope. Dingoes aren't cute. I don't care what you say. There's people who go to Fraser Island and say that dingoes are cute. You're wrong. Cuddly? God, no. I wouldn't get that close to a dingo to cuddle it. New GLS video, Dale cuddling dingoes. Got myself banned off YouTube, finally. Cute, cuddly chlamydia. I don't know if dingoes have chlamydia. When you don't know that dingoes have chlamydia, it's the Dale rap. Stop doing that bit. Cute, cuddly chlamydia carrying. I mean, dingoes carry things with their mouths. That's the only similarity, I guess. And they're not a koala. So there you go. It's a dingo. Woo! Kerry suggests a crocodile. True. Also true. They aren't cute. Crocodiles aren't cute either. They're definitely not cuddly. They're not a bear. That's a good point. What else? Cute, cuddly chlamydia. I don't think. Do crocodiles have chlamydia? I don't think crocodiles have chlamydia. Chlamydia carrying? If Steve Irwin were alive today, he would cuddle and carry a crocodile. Keep doing it. What else? And a crocodile is not a koala. Cosmo loves how serious I'm taking these questions. I'm taking all of these questions with very, very seriously. This is a very serious show. This is called Dale improves his improv skills. A koala dial. A koala dial. That would be the weirdest mashup ever. A koala face on a crocodile? Ugh! How terrifying would that be? When you go to sleep as a koala and you wake up as a crocodile? Ugh! Don't you hate when that happens? You just hate when that happens. That's a rough Friday night. It's a rough Friday night down in the land down under. You go dolled up like a koala and you go to sleep like a crocodile. Also, that could be a euphemism for not a euphemism. God. Hey honey, I'm gonna give you the koala dial. Wow. I suppose it wouldn't make that noise. You go out. I want to see I want to make this Photoshop. I don't know how to Photoshop, so I probably won't make it. But I want to see it. Like you get all dolled up, like a koala, and you go, ah. And then after 3 drinks, you look like a crocodile, or you see this pursuiter in a club, and you think they're all of that. Garbage man. That's why I don't record on Wednesdays. But yeah, you go to bed what you think is a koala. You wake up the next morning, it's actually a crocodile. Love that. Being able to use that analogy. That's a great analogy. Or koalas with crocodile teeth, claws, and scales. Oh boy. No, dire crocodiles, the stuff of nightmares. God, yeah. Ugh. Now I'm gonna picture that. Ugh, I don't want to see that at all. I'm basically describing a dingo, though, to be honest. That's not too far off, right? What I'm describing. That's not that far off. Off the mark there. Anyway, so next up. We got one more question in the lineup here, and then I'll take some live questions for you. Since when do dingoes have scales, Dale? That's a good point. Oops. Oops. Ugh. Forgot about that. That's a very key part. Oops. Also, I love that. That question's great. Scales, Dales. You gotta scale your Dale appropriately. ScaleYourDale.net. It's a new hit website. It's where Daily is being hosted. Is at ScaleYourDale.com. .net rather. So we got one more question here. It's from someone called, I'm trying to pronounce this. Shay Smote. Shmee Shay Smote. Man, must be another listener from Bobbing Stand there. Bob might not be the only Bobbing Stand fan, I don't think, because that seems like a very Bobbing Stand name for me. They ask the very important question: how big is your left toe? Alright, so how big is your left toe? We're doing this. By the way, this is the ruler. I'm gonna have to get everyone to do the conversions for me because these, I don't know how it'll focus. Focus on me. Yeah, it's a millimeter centimeter ruler, so I'm gonna have to measure it. When you're live streaming on the internet and measuring your left toe, it's the Dale rap. No one's asking me to rap anymore, so I don't know why. Alright, so okay, I have two problems right now that are going on live in my head. Is A, Kerry brings it up, which toe? And B, how am I going to prove it to you? I have weird feet also. I'm very conscious about my feet. So, I don't know how... Get this on camera? I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. We can do this. Alright. Y'all can see my feet. This is a weird episode, you guys! Alright, so let's... oh. Hey, I can just pick up the microphone. Hi, guys. I swear my biggest toe is my middle right toe. And it's 5 centimeters. It's 5 centimeters. Someone's calling me. That's so great. I forgot to turn my phone on mute when I went live on the internet. The first time that has ever happened to me in how many years? The one time I forget to turn my phone on mute, it rings live on air. I probably should have got that too. Yes, that was my right toe, I'm pretty sure. We can go back and watch the thing. But 5 centimeters. What is 5 centimeters in inches? It's about a foot.
Ours and centimeters are not compatible.
What? Ours and centimeters are not comparable. What is 5 centimeters in inches?
That would be 1.97 inches.
So yeah, about a foot. That's a good joke actually. I didn't even realize that that's where that was going. Yeah, so I have 2-inch feet. 2-inch toes. So this is not, camera's not right now. So I have the World of Warcraft mousepad. I'm gonna put it on camera. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna open it up to you guys now. That's all we have for information in the document. So I'm going to kick it over to the live chat room. Any live questions that you guys want me to answer? I'm here. You can either join the voice chat. You can go into the general voice chat I have the Discord open, and you can pop on in for the next couple of minutes here and bring up anything you want me to talk about at all. Anything you want. Anything. But I'll do some other chat. Did a generic live hangout on Monday. That went really well. I'm really loving the generic live hangout. If you don't subscribe to the generic live hangout, you should do so. It's a monthly show, and it's over at twitch.tv/generic live show, where we talk about some stuff that I'm working on, and it's a bunch of fun. So we got yes! Woo! Kerry and I have the same mouse pad. That's so good. Oh, that's so adorable. That's so good. I got mine. Mouse pad. I don't think we have the same mouse. I don't think so. Aw. There you go, Mr. Pandaria. And that's the last time I played WoW. So, that's... there you go. That's exactly when the last time I played WoW was Mr. Pandaria. I used to play with my sister a lot. I don't have any interest in playing it anymore. It was fun when I did play it. I got a job, so I couldn't really. My sister has a job. This is just me hanging stuff off my family now, which I shouldn't really do live on the internet, but I do it anyway because we do it for fun. Pandaria was the best expansion, says Kerry. It's not worth pay a monthly fee to game anymore. It really isn't, and I think with the movement to free to play and that sort of stuff and one-time payments, I don't know how people are still making their money off doing a monthly subscription anymore. I don't know how people are doing that still. I'm sure it's a model that works, and I'm sure that games like Fortnite and that sort of stuff, they're still making tons of money now that it's literally available on every single platform that is known to man. I still haven't played Fortnite, by the way. I keep bringing it up, but I haven't played it yet, which I really want to do. I really want to play Fortnite because I feel like my reactions to Fortnite would be hilarious and should be captured for the world to enjoy. And that's another thing too, where it's just like, oh, this will be a fun thing to do live in front of an audience. And taking that balance and kind of dealing that with private stuff is it's much easier when it comes to movies and TV shows, going as a single person, kind of going, well, I don't have to rely on a person to watch something. But again, I'd much rather have my friends watch me play a game and share that interactive experience, whereas TV shows and movies, as a single person that doesn't have to worry about spoiling other people that are close to him about TV shows or movies, I can do those in my own time. That's just thoughts. Yeah, I used to get in WoW and Quest all the time, but I don't have any interest in it at all. I don't know why. Just one of those things. Alright, does anyone have any other final thoughts? Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Alright, well, as they accumulate in the chat, we're going to... Oh, here we go. Across from Rhino has a question. What animal would be the most terrifying if it could talk, other than Koaladile? Because that's scary already. I dingoes for sure. Just putting it out there. Koala dial. Kerry replies, the koala dial is actually the nicest animal, but everyone's afraid of it because it's so scary looking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I must be a koala dial. Because no, I am the nicest animal, but people in my real life local to me don't want to talk to me, so it's fine. Hey, enough about my dating life. Live on the internet. Let's not go into that. We can if you want. That's not. This is up to you. Don't mean to take this show in a direction where you don't want it to go. But I reckon. That's a weird noise that just happened. That didn't get picked up by the mic, but I heard it. I think dingoes for sure. I reckon other animals that would be scary. I reckon if they were to talk. I reckon maybe just maybe crocodiles? I know these are cop-out answers. I'm trying to think of something that's a little bit more original. I think, you know what would be scary? If beavers could talk. That's what I think. That it would be terrifying if beavers could talk. Because I just feel like beavers would just be massive douches to humans if they could talk. Because they would be like, dude, hi, my name is Beaver. My name is Water Beaver. I'm very similar to Water Buffalo, but my voice is a little higher. Do you see how I do these this? And I have to have my teeth out in front of this whole accent. Man, range of this show. As opposed to the very very famous and infamous desert beavers. You know, the beavers that you find in the middle of the desert. I say a lot of dumb stuff. Kerry says also the people here locally apparently are jerks. Oh, and jerks. So I know they're jerks. They're jerks rather. It's hard to put that L artificially in there. Jerks. They like jelly, apparently. No, it's not that. It's not them. It's me. Because that's yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. That's about a wrap. I think that's about an hour. That's about an hour. By the time we do all the closing stuff, there you go. We're gonna get out of here. Hey there, tall. Talikys? Sorry, I'm mispronouncing your name. Talikys. Hey. Hey there. Have you got a question for the Generic Live Show? Mostly anything PG rated question. We'll let that catch up. Again, I'm not great with usernames, so I do apologize. That's why I use real names. So there you go. We're gonna do the roundup stuff. So any final thoughts can get summarized while I round out the show. Typically you can listen to the show lives. You can get extra lives when you listen to the show live. Sundays 5:30 PM Eastern. Reminder: the next live show will be Sunday, the 13th of May 2018. It'll be CJ Boat, who is will be doing the show. Oh, I'd say all of a sudden, blanking on stuff. You can watch the show back. Twitch.tv/GeekIO Show is where we have that. YouTube.com/GeekIO Show. Facebook GeekIO Show. You can find me on Twitter at the Dale Campbell. That's TheDaleCampbell. I'm also that on Instagram. If anyone has Instagram, I'm trying to do a little bit more with Instagram as well. So if you want to head on over there and give me a follow, that'd be great as well. Talikys says, "What's a rock hopper penguin?" That's a good point. What is a rock hopper penguin? Is it a penguin that... It's either a penguin that enjoys sharing its butt with lots of rocks, or it's a badass penguin in the Antarctica. I don't know what else it could be. A penguin that enjoys some 80s rock music. You know. What would a rock hopper penguin dress up as? Would it dress up as I don't actually know. Don't take my... I don't actually know. This is a hypothetical. Maybe it is a penguin that just hops from rock to rock. They kind of skim along the water, I think. I'm not too sure. And or it's a penguin that enjoys putting on... I don't know if I have it... It would have a top hat, wouldn't it? Would a rocket penguin have a top hat? Or not? It would have a black coat for sure. It would definitely have a black coat, and it would definitely have a Microsoft stand, a microphone stand, not a Microsoft stand. I don't know what a Microsoft stand is either. Talikys says, "I'm doing this for my homework. Please help me." I don't know the answer. I don't know. I've never heard about a rock hopper penguin in my life. So Google is your friend, I suppose. Or I don't know what type of homework it's for. Is it for an entertainment homework class? Do they have those? If so, if they have classes for comedy, please do let me know. I'd want to go. But a cosplaying penguin would be great. Actually, now I'm actually curious what a rock hopper penguin is. Now we're going down this train. I'm gonna Google it for you. Southern rock hopping penguins. According to antarctica.gov.au. And also, if you could, please reference this show as a reference as well. I'm Dale Campbell, 2018, GeekIO Media Network. The southern... Oh, I can actually... Hey, you know what I can do for you? There we go. The southern rockhopper penguins are the smallest chested penguins, weighing only 2 to 3.5 kilograms. They are thus the only bigger than little penguins. Okay. Region of 46 to 54 degrees south. They do the breeding for the eggs, incubate for 32 to 34 days, and they eat fish. Turns out that penguins eat fish. They're just a small penguin. As I squash a bug that was running across my camera. Oh, they have a penguin gallery! Oh my god! Okay, now I'm... my thing was like, I'm gonna do a comedy answer for an entertainment show, but now it's... Oh, there's Adele penguins! Oh, hang on. Someone stop this show, please. This is why I need a producer, because I go down these rabbit holes. But look at Adele. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but oh my gosh. Yes, Gaga. Okay, hang on, there we go. Look at all these photos. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just gonna look at that sassy penguin. So sassy. Carson Rose says, "Dale, you need to pack. Don't forget." I know. I need to edit this show too. I need to get this up on the feed before I leave it at 6 a.m. Alright, well. But sassy penguins. But sassy penguins, though. What's wrong with sassy penguins? Alright. Hey, you know what? I would leave this up as I'm doing the outro, but then we'll leave this up for the post. We'll do it up for the post show. Alright. Well, this has been fun. Thank you everyone again. Acceptable excuse. This is an acceptable excuse. I'm going to use this at work now. It's like, sorry, I can't come in. I'm looking at photos of sassy penguins. Alright, everyone. Thank you everyone for submitting your questions. It's been a pleasure. I want to try and do more standalone episodes like this. These are a bunch of fun. I only tend to do them simply because they fall around when I travel. Thank you to everyone who promoted stuff. Your links will be in the description, so do check them. Do check these fine folks that submit questions in as well, and also check out these sassy penguins. Alrighty. Thank you everyone, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you. I will see you on the 13th of May for the CJ Boat Show. And we'll see you. I'll see you all on the 20th. Bye. Extendo mix. Enjoyed this GKO Media Network production. Copyright 2018. You see how that works?
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.